This episode of Critically Dead is brought to you by Studio Headphones. Go to studiosweden.com to check out their full line of Bluetooth headphones today. While there, check out the Studio Regent over-ear Bluetooth headphones used by RJ and the Rooster. They feature a 24-plus hour battery life and up to 20 days on standby. They are perfect at home or on the go. Available in black or white, you can also personalize them with interchangeable end caps. They embody the vision of Scandinavian design. Studio also offers a full line of Bluetooth earbuds as well. So head on over to studiosweden.com now and enter code CRITICALLYDEAD, all caps, one word, for 15% off your order, plus free shipping, including international shipping. Get your pair now.
We tell ourselves that we are the walking dead. Get bit.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new episode of Critically Dead. I'm one of your hosts, RJ. Sitting across from me, of course, the man, the myth, Rooster. What is up, dude?
What is going on, man?
We're in the middle of 2017's war with the fucking mixers and the audio equipment tonight.
Yes.
Hopefully this lasts as long as we hope it will. Tonight we're covering episode 804 titled Some Guy.
Some guy.
Some guy.
Some gay.
Some guy. What is it, the Chicago accent? Some guy.
Yeah, over there.
Well, over by there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was a big Ezekiel episode.
Yeah.
Which wasn't too bad. Directed by Dan Liu, L-I-U. I believe that was his first go-around. And written by David Leslie Johnson. Do you want to take a stab at the viewership this week?
Oh, what was last week? Do you remember?
8.52.
8.52.
I don't think we talked about it because we've been like getting them late.
Yeah.
We talked about the 8.92 on week 2.
Yeah.
Monsters was last week. That was 8.52.
Okay.
This week is what?
I am going to go with 8.2.
Oh, you're about a little bit off.
About a little bit?
About a little bit. 8.69.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
I think they found their new sweet spot. It's not as good as the old sweet spot.
By any means.
By any means. Can't blame it on baseball this week, folks.
There was nothing on this week, was
Besides
there?
NFL and who knows what else. I think, unfortunately for them, I think they're just stuck there.
Yeah.
Unless they turn it around. Man, I don't know. What, of course, got to ask you, you're good, you're bad, you're ugly, you're letter grade.
Man. Letter grade. I think I'm going to go with like maybe a B- here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I'm with you.
Yeah.
I think I'm there.
Okay.
I think this is the best episode of the season.
Yeah.
I would say that.
Yeah.
And go figure, it's more of a toned down, less characters on screen.
Mm-hmm.
Give or take what you will. Were you upset about Shiva at all?
A little bit.
Little bit.
I feel like they could have done her a little better.
I think so too.
You know,
I think that a cat in that particular wouldn't get itself surrounded like that.
No. I mean, they didn't give her any credit.
And let's be honest, everybody loves Shiva, but we didn't spend a shit ton of time with her, right?
None.
They put her on screen whenever they needed to, and took her off screen whenever they needed to.
Yeah.
She did save Alexandria last year by making them all shit their pants and run.
She did.
But I think a cat like her size just wouldn't get surrounded like that.
No, I was thinking about this. I mean, I would think it's kind of hard for like 6 regular people to take down a tiger barehanded.
6 regular, right?
6 regular people, not 6 clumsy walkers.
And that's if, like, you know, her just sitting in one spot. Like, she's agile. She's got 4
Very
legs
agile.
that fucking climb trees and shit like that. I wonder, and they're not too smart for bringing this up, but maybe she's just too domesticated.
Maybe.
And she thought, like, I don't know. We don't know how this cat was reacting.
Time for a belly rub?
Tell her for a belly rub. These white trick-ass motherfuckers with melting skin is not the case.
Yeah, I mean, as much as it was sad to see her go, I think it's probably for the better.
And you can apply that same logic to, like, the Kingdomers, right? We didn't know barely any of these motherfuckers.
None.
So I felt like, it was sad for Ezekiel, but ultimately, I mean, sorry, there goes the fucking NHL fucking 2018 season.
Yeah, right?
I mean, all of a sudden, he got a shit ton of walkers with jerseys and shit coming after him.
I was thinking when I was watching this, too bad they weren't wearing helmets.
Oh.
Like, if they were wearing helmets, it would have been so good.
Yeah, it was a weird thing. And ultimately, this episode's all about Ezekiel.
Yeah.
He's literally some dude just acting.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking, here we go, another year and a half of him moping around. I'm pretty sure of it now.
Oh, yeah, it's going to happen.
I mean, it's his turn. I guess he just picked his name out of the fucking hat.
So do you think, like, before they start writing the scripts for the new season, they just draw straws to see who's going to get stuck
Who's
with
going to get fucked?
the shitty ring around plot line?
Well, Shiva did buy it in this sense, in a similar way in the comic books, but
yeah, but it just wasn't very convincing.
It wasn't, and I think it's hard for them to translate this shit to the screen, page to screen type situation. I mean,
yeah, this felt like Glenn's dumpster incident for me.
It would have been cool if she just would have hopped out and took out some more walkers before maybe she accidentally tripped on something.
Yeah,
but I did feel a couple heartstrings being tugged when Ezekiel's literally watching.
Yeah, I mean, there was definitely feeling there. I felt terrible for him.
Yeah, and his whole bravado, his whole bluster was just shattered, obviously, throughout this episode. Mm-hmm. And then his queen just fucking got destroyed, and he had to watch it happen.
Yeah.
I did feel it. I mean, the guy that plays it, I'm going to fuck up his name. I think it's Carrie or Kari Payton.
Yeah.
I think he's really good. I think he's solid.
He is.
There's some goofy shit with the gunplay in this episode, like
a lot of goofy
left
gunplay.
and fucking right. And like I was just reading an article this afternoon when I was waiting for you to head over. Like, I didn't quite realize how bad it was. They were pointing out like that dude that was holding him hostage, who already had his trigger on, his finger on the trigger, already pulled.
Oh,
like walking around with it pulled, already.
Oh, that's bad.
And it's like, dude,
that's bad.
Well, can we at least get some fucking experts on? I mean, how much do they cost?
One.
Get the dude at the next town over to fucking come in, like that works at the gun shop,
right?
I mean, it's not that hard.
No.
And then they were picking apart the whole the 50 cal machine gun, just like tink 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 off the fucking Jeep.
Oh yeah,
it would have shredded that Jeep
gone
and
right
Rick.
through. Yeah, it would have gone right through like the motor into Rick's chest.
Right. It was just goofy, but I mean, again, it is Walking Dead. I think this is them. I feel like this is them trying.
They're trying.
This is them trying.
I feel like this episode could have been amazing if they would have fixed some things.
I think so too.
I think they could have spent a little less time on Ezekiel, a little more time on the action.
Right.
Give Shiva a proper death. And you're talking an A. I mean, it wouldn't have been terribly hard to get there.
And I was like thinking to myself too, that episode 4, and I've said this in past, I don't know if any of our longtime listeners, like every time 4 and 8, 4, 8 and 12, and obviously the finale, there's always something happening.
Always.
So if people didn't see the spoilers ahead of time, you can always bank on the fact that like 4, mid-season finale, halfway through the 8B, and then the finale, you're gonna get like these big pivotal moments. It's almost like fucking baking cookies at this point.
Right.
It's like, I mean, it's sticking out like a sore thumb. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if this show has any balls to kill anybody off besides like CGI tigers, and we had Eric last week.
Yeah, but again, he was nobody really.
Exactly right. And I'm just
until that episode, he was really nobody, or the episode before that.
And again, I'm like, are we ever going to see who's the? I mean, I'm going to ask you this right now. I mean, this is so off base, but like, who is going to be? I think I might have asked this before. Like, who is going to be the next main character you see in Zombie Flare? Because we think about it, it was either Shane or Michael Rooker, Merle.
Yeah.
I mean, you had head of what's his nuts that laid in prison, Herschel.
Yeah, Herschel.
But after that, who have we had? I think these actors are not letting them do it in the contract.
There's something, yeah.
We can't have these guys.
There hasn't really been a sufficient.
That's what I'm saying, dude. And even when Eric walked away, he was just the back of him. If that was him,
it was him. I'm saying it was him.
I agree, but I'm just saying he didn't even have to put makeup on. Just walk away, sir.
Yeah, we're just gonna mess up your hair a little bit, and you're good to go.
Just walk kind of funny, act like you're drunk, and we're just whatever.
Maybe he was hammered. That was just like
Sasha. I just remember Sasha.
Sasha was,
but it was quick, right?
It was fairly quick. I mean, she did it heroically.
But I want to see Merle level just digging into somebody.
Oh,
imagine if you seen Carl or Michonne just going to town on a body. It would freak the fuck out, right?
So good.
But I don't know. I digress. So we talked about that. Okay, I think we're. I'm going to be -2.
Yeah, for now. We'll see.
For now, I just want to let everybody know.
I feel like this one could sway pretty well.
Before we jump into feedback, though, I wanted to go over one piece of mail early because we got a chunk of mail this week.
Yeah.
Big chunk, but I want to jump off right away with our old pal. The resident knucklehead finally woke up from his slumber.
Wow.
Wrote in.
Has he been hibernating?
He wrote in defense of us.
Oh.
He wrote in defense of us. He goes, Adam J. wrote in. Obviously, you can find him over on the shadontv.com and all their, all their doings over there.
All kinds of
sorts of shenanigans. I mean,
check them out.
Check them out. Give them a whirl.
Because I know we're not your only podcast, so
we like to hope so.
Yeah. Yeah.
I swear to God, if I walk around the fucking quarry one more time and I hear other people's voices being played, I'm going to be upset. Somebody's going to be doing some headers off the top. No more Naked Twister. No, we're not like that. Naked Twister's been canceled. Throw him off the edge. That'll be my catchphrase. Naked Twister's been canceled.
So intimidating.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Naked Twister. Naked Twister. People not to be scared or get turned on. I don't know what it is.
Maybe. I guess it would depend on the day.
I'm just happy I can hear my fucking voice. It's weird.
Isn't it?
Isn't it weird?
This is nice. It's like new and improved.
New and improved. But Adam, I digress again. Adam J. wrote in and says, hello, Rooster and RJ. Long time no talk. I had to write in after listening to last week's 1-star review by Matt MFO.
Oof.
Okay, Matt, if you're still with us, you got to brace yourself because you're under attack.
This was not our doing.
This is what happens when you pissed off the long time guys.
Oof.
They wake up and they're fucking hungry. I can understand some people getting upset that you guys are critical of the series' current sad state, but that's because you actually care about the show. The best analog I can give is for sports fans. Let's say you happen to love the Chicago Bears, which I fucking unfortunately do. They start to suck year after year. Do you talk to your friends honestly about the team's mistakes, or do you just jump ship and go buy yourself a new Patriots jersey? I'm fairly certain that Matt MFO is the bandwagon fan type.
Ooh.
He jumps from team to team and show to show, always ready to jump ship at a moment's notice. The loyalty you two guys have shown this dumpster fire of a series is to be commended, and more than The Walking Dead deserves. You keep punishing yourselves week after week in the hopes that one day The Walking Dead will return to its former glory.
It'll never happen.
Don't listen to Matt. Keep it real. Don't blindly drop to your knees like Chris Hardwick to gladly open wide for the garbage this show has been serving us lately. Fucking Adam J just woke up and just started.
Yeah, he's been holding some of this in.
Fucking 50 cal spreading off this back of his truck, just fucking firing. We got zinged a couple times. That's what happens when you piss him off. At the quarry. You just stay away from this fuck. Yeah,
absolutely.
Naked Twister didn't go his way, and fuck, and he had a bunch of tea bags in his face, and he gets mad. He gets drunk, he gets mad. And if one day you decide to pretend everything is rainbows and unicorns, I'd be gone, and so would most of your loyal listeners. See this? I just said it. Even though I read this, I forgot about this. He set us in place too, Matt. So just relax.
Yeah,
it's not all about on you, man. As always, I hate the show, but love me some Rooster and RJ. Have a great day.
Perfect.
Thank you, resident knucklehead Adam J. Again, you can find those guys at shadontv.com.
Yeah.
They're always up to no good over there. And we have more feedback. I'll read it off later. 3 more pieces of mail that came in. But we'll start off with the recap.
Oh, boy. It jumps around a lot, so bear with me.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They couldn't focus on one thing. I swear whoever wrote this one had ADD.
And we're not the only ones talking about how they're just getting tired of the flashback, flash forward, flash back.
It's so bad.
They pulled it towards the end of the episode. You notice that? Like,
For one moment, I was like, how did they get out of that?
yeah, and I was like, you fucking dirty whores.
Yeah.
You cocksuckers, you did this, didn't you? All of a sudden, he's walking okay, and she's like, get
Yeah.
almost the same gun in her hands.
That was fear level type shit there. I was concerned.
All sorts of fuckeries going on, man.
So Ezekiel goes through his morning routine, has a shave, does his hair, suits up, and heads out. The kingdom's loading up, saying goodbye as they prepare for war. Ezekiel comes out with Shiva. He sees a scared boy and gives yet another pep talk. This is the original pep talk, though, right?
Oh, man, I don't know.
This was like the one before. I mean, there might have been 30, but this is like, we're led to believe this is before they were heading out, right?
He had a lot of same words. I mean, I was going to grab a clip of him saying, yet I smile. And someone should be like, yeah, and yet, and yet, and yet, and yet I smile. And it turned into a rap. But, like, I'm wondering if Carol had to sit through this multiple speeches. And I'm thinking, like, this is the first speech, you crazy chick. You're going to have to sit through a bunch of these.
Yeah, you've got about 47 of these left in the next 3 hours.
And they're all talking about smiles, man. Get away from this dude. Go find Rick and Daryl, man.
Yeah, he's not smiling anymore, is he?
No.
Too soon?
No, like, I think they're just trying to illustrate the fact that he, this is just a regular dude.
Yeah.
He's literally just getting ready in the morning, put a little bow in his hair, oil down his hair.
I think it's a feather. But
And he's a feather. It's a feather bow.
Yeah,
It's
he
all
like
the same.
retwists the dreads. I noticed that.
There's some sort of maintenance with that.
Yeah,
I don't. I've lost hair long ago. When I had dreads, I took care of that shit.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
Okay. I think you should bring them back.
They were blonde, but
blonde.
blonde dreads.
Blonde dreads. Nice.
Yeah, I was that asshole.
You were that guy, huh?
No, but it's just illustrating the fact that this isn't a king.
No, he's just.
It's just some dude that's got to shave and shit, shower, and shave. Am I right, Marines? But, yeah. I mean, I was fine with this, but his speech went on for fucking forever again.
It did.
Like,
It
how
did.
many? I was thinking at this point, how many in this fucking episode do I got to count?
If I think we need to go back to episode 1 and figure out how many pep talks everyone is given. Rick,
Oh, dude,
Maggie,
no one has that kind of time.
Jesus, all these guys.
No one has this kind of time on their hands.
Yeah.
I mean,
This has just been like inspiration season, right? With the pep talks.
well, yeah, it's been a lot, especially in the first episode. All three of the fucking leaders were up there.
Yeah,
Just-
it was like 45 minutes of just pep talks.
Are we gonna get a flashback Negan pep talk to his crazy ass bunch of people?
I don't think he thought it was coming. I don't know.
I don't think he cares.
No.
He's just like, whatever, as long as I survive. I don't care.
Yeah.
Just try your best and fuck off.
Oh man.
But no, I mean, even the speech was, it was heartfelt. I thought it stuck.
It was good.
His audience is already biased as it is,
Yeah, right?
So, I mean, it was what it was.
Yeah.
Well, it was funny, though, like, all these people came in his lump, and at the end of the episode, he's staggering back in. This group gets into the same type of lump. And just wait for him. Like,
Right?
It's like, come on, can we stage it a little better, folks?
Something.
Goofy fucks. This
It was
maybe
a
the
mess.
Kingdomers needed an ass kicking to wake them up.
I think they did.
Yeah.
Oh man. So Ezekiel wakes up to find his people have been mowed down by some pretty heavy guns. His leg is injured. He checks for survivors but doesn't find any. And then they start to turn and go after him.
All on cue, too. Just
Perfectly
like
on cue.
fucking.
Yeah.
Again, I go back to Dr. Jenner, man. He said anywhere from 7 minutes to 7 hours or something like that.
Yeah.
And all these motherfuckers are rising all at the same time. This is what I mean. The shows do shit
When it's
that
convenient.
convenient and suitable. Like,
Yeah.
that's B-level bullshit. That's
It's
that's
horrible.
poppycock, man.
It's bad. And at this point in the apocalypse, when you see even your friends dead,
Yeah.
you just kind of put one in the head, right?
No, yeah.
Like immediately.
I can get that he's stumbled. He's like getting his bearings back.
I get that. But as soon as you start seeing people are turning around you, isn't it kind of just, okay, while I'm here, I'll start poking people in the head.
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, you got to put yourself in his. Like, this is the transformation from the guy acting king to a dude.
Just a guy. Just some
He's
guy.
just realizing. This is what I'm thinking. Like Ezekiel was starting to drink his own Kool-Aid, right?
I think so. I don't know.
He knew he was faking it to make it, but
well, I think in the beginning he wasn't, but I think he pep talked himself up to not losing anybody.
and he believed his
He
bullshit.
started believing his shit.
He Jim Jones that Kool-Aid, and that was fucking.
He turned
it.
into a compulsive liar, basically.
But this is him realizing, fuck, I just got these people killed, and. Listen, maybe he wasn't expecting them all to rise at the same time either.
Yeah,
One
right.
here, maybe two. That's it. You can manage. But no. The whole fucking parade standing up.
Yeah.
And at some point, I think it was right after the commercial, like he grabbed some guns and they're all empty, right?
They're all empty.
But like, so your army was walking around with empty clips.
Well, Aaron oh yeah, because they didn't really.
They got mowed down.
Well, I mean, they shot.
They shot the
But
impending group.
you're getting ready to go into the building, and you have 2 rounds. 1 round.
It's fucking nonsense. Hire some help, AMC. The guns, man.
Malfunctions would have worked.
Oh, dude, that's
An
even
empty
better.
gun with a malfunction. I mean, if you got to go through several guns, you can find several different problems.
I just find it suspect that all your warriors were fucking like 1 bullet max.
That's all they had
Maybe
left.
that was a mandate.
Well, what happened was Aaron's team,
Sucked
in
them
their
all
2-day fucking shootout,
Yep.
he had all the ammo.
They made the whole new Alamo over there. Aaron's Alamo is what that'll be
Aaron's
forever
Alamo.
known.
Exactly. So Ezekiel's still on the run, well, kind of. He grabs a couple guns. They're empty. Then some of his people rescue him. Some saviors are packing up. Carol sneaks around. She takes out a few saviors from the ceiling, but that brings attention to other saviors.
I want. This is the part where she shot up the ceiling.
Yeah.
Okay.
How'd she get up on the drop ceiling?
Well, first off, folks, this is not how physics works with drop ceilings, man. I dare
Yeah.
anybody, whatever cubicle you're in right now, to go start climbing up into that ceiling.
Please don't.
Do it and find out real fast that you can't do it. Real fucking fast.
It's just wire, right?
And it's not like a government facility where they might have a more hardcore system up there. That was just a straight up, looks like a farm
Like a
facility.
cafeteria type thing. I don't know.
That's a basic drop ceiling. I put these things in all the time. And like, you cannot stand up there.
No.
And like, how did she know where to aim?
She's awesome.
She is awesome. I'll give her that. Carol's fucking badass. But like, can we at least think about it for a moment?
Yeah.
Would have
it
been
was-
cool if she stuck her head straight down and like shot him like popping out in reverse.
They
Like,
couldn't figure out how to keep her up there.
Right. We could have like did some sort of transpose into the ceiling where she's hanging from her legs.
Yeah.
Like monkey bars. And
Like on a pipe.
it would have been badass.
That'd have been awesome.
Stop with the ceiling tiles. I mean, you kind of stopped with
That's
the diabetic bullshit. Stop with the ceiling tiles. It doesn't work like that. I dare you to climb into the next ceiling tile system you see.
Yeah. Or actually just grab the bars and pull. You don't even have
Yeah.
to go up there. Just grab and pull.
The fact that you can just take one finger to move the fucking ceiling tile, all by it should give you a fair warning of what's going to happen up there.
Yeah. Exactly. Ezekiel asks about Shiva, then gets captured by Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh, dude, this fucking cunt.
The creepiest dude yet on the show.
I don't know. This dude, okay, obviously they got jokes, but like
They got jokes.
this dude almost took me out of the fucking episode. Just the way
Yeah.
they presented him.
Yeah.
I mean, I was sitting there for all the time. I barely heard what he said in the first watch. I was just like trying to think, why'd they choose him? Why did they dress him like that? Why did they have him talking that way?
I think it was just the way they dressed him. I think you could have looked past it all if he wasn't dressed like a 1980s serial killer.
He looked like David Koresh fucked Jeffrey Dahmer.
That's exactly what he looked like.
And he fucking popped out a baby Dwight Schrute.
He did.
I mean, you couldn't
he had
get it-
Dwight's glasses on,
and
right?
Dwight's glasses. And then he had a hillbilly accent. You're in Alexandria level. You're
Yeah.
up north now. Like,
Yeah.
all I could think was like, how did this prick get this far north?
That's a bottle episode coming.
No.
Yeah.
Even like his wig, right?
Major
like,
spoilers, man.
like even like the fake hair that they put on him.
It was so awkward.
And I meant to look it up because someone worded him like, I guess he's a comedian in real life.
Is he?
Like, I found you not funny. You're aggravating.
Yeah. I would like to try to give him a try without the costume and bad direction, maybe.
I just think it was a misfire. Because, again, a poignant episode,
Yeah.
when you fucking do that, like, why?
I thought at any point they were going to pan down and he was going to have like those awesome like Velcro shoes.
Oh, I'm surprised he didn't look like he had like pocket protectors and he's straight out of the 1984's Revenge of the Nerds and shit. Like
Close, yeah. He was. It was an awkward choice.
And I don't know. It's so suspect when that shit happens.
Yeah.
And like I was thinking about today, like if Shiva didn't die, I would automatically be thinking about that dude.
Yeah.
If Shiva didn't die, they had to kill her at the very end because you're like, oh fuck, we let this clown on stage.
Yeah, we left him on here way too long.
They're gonna think about this shit.
Yeah.
It was nonsense.
I thought at any point Shiva was going to come up and rip his neck off.
It would have been fine. It would have been
would've
cool.
been great.
Then Shiva could have been traveling with Ezekiel.
Yeah.
Helping him walk.
And then when
shit.
they got stuck in the horde, she could have gone all heroic and stuff, and I would have believed 90 freaking walkers would have taken her out.
And then you could have seen like in the landscape view of it, like a couple bodies flinging up in the air.
Yeah.
Like I think she would have.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like, these walkers are
she was throwing around saviors.
right, dude, and like just fling them once or twice.
Yeah.
She did one at the end of the episode, but it was
Well,
like
yeah,
I think
but-
she would have just fucking went ham on
Yeah.
these fuckers.
I think it would have played a lot better if it was far away.
Yeah, I don't know. They needed that gut punch, and that's what they did.
But I don't know. I felt robbed.
I
is
did
what
too.
I felt.
And we
You
haven't,
know.
like I said, I don't know. I mean, they had to get rid. They opened up that CGI budget real wide now because
Yeah.
we can't fuck around with this tiger anymore.
So do we get dragons next?
We're gonna get dinosaurs or dragons, and then these trash people are gonna walk in with some sort of fucking dire wolf.
Fuck. Well, if we have dragons, we can't have dire wolves. Wait, wrong show. My bad.
No, but like
Wrong
this
notes altogether.
baby Dwight Schrute was fucking insane, dude.
I just called
poor choice.
I had him as Jeffrey Dahmer the whole episode.
Jeffrey Dahmer /
and I
David
hope,
Koresh.
I hope this guy is on our episode. Like,
What do you mean?
just I want to picture him.
Oh no.
Yeah, come on.
I already created it. You
I
gotta,
feel robbed now.
oh, fuck off. I mean, you got to make requests like that early, right?
I just thought about
Oh,
it.
oh,
I'm
you're
fucking
right.
with you.
You're right. You should create them now. You're right. You're
No,
right.
no,
You're right.
no.
You should create them.
I don't have time.
Okay. Oh, I do.
No,
That fucking Call of Duty World War II is not going to play itself, is what I'm saying.
I have not played in a while.
Wow.
I haven't been on since like Sunday, maybe.
Because you're scrub.
I am. That's why my rank is so bad, and I'm so bad.
It's all true.
It is.
I don't know when we're going to share the news.
What's the news.
Are we allowed to say it out loud yet or no?
Oh, you can. I don't mind.
Well, let's wait till later
All right.
when we forgot
Let's-
about it.
Yeah, let's get through this.
Because there's some shit coming up on the horizon.
So Dahmer takes Ezekiel's blade. He tells him he's taking him back to the sanctuary with the big guns.
He wanted to go kill him at home and fuck his earlobe. You know that's
He
what was happening.
did.
I'm going to take you
He
back to
did.
Wisconsin and chop you up in pieces.
Yeah, he was very close to Buffalo Bill.
Wear your skull. That's what Buffalo Bill looked like in his early years.
That's where he started.
I swear to God, if you show up at the quarry looking like that, again, rule number whatever now, you show up at the gate, bam, you're done.
Yeah, we're not even letting you go back out to the general population with
no,
that. No. We're not unleashing that hell on anyone.
You look like a fucking alpha pedophile that like is about and it's fucking. Is this what Harvey Weinstein looked like in his teen years?
Did you say an alpha pedophile?
Right, he's like proto pedophile looking like that. No, we'll shoot you on sight.
Yeah.
And you acting like that? Fuck off.
So crazy.
I,
No,
it's
we
so
cannot tolerate that.
Like, I want her. I like her hair. I like her fucking hair. Come on.
The only thing they were missing is if he lopped off one of Ezekiel's dreads
Oh, dude.
and just put it in his pocket.
And he would have sucked on it in the whole travels. What a prick. What a creeper.
Oh, so
If you see this person in public, folks, get your kids and you run the opposite direction.
grab your kids close.
Or you bring your kid over there and say, we're going to murder this guy together, son.
Yes. Let me show you something.
Let me show you the right way.
Carol watches the Saviors load up the guns. Dahmer tells Ezekiel he's Negan and asks Ezekiel if he works for the circus, then tells him he did a good job conning his people. He had a good point there.
I know. I was going to say, fucking, baby fucking Koresh here is just like, all right, ass, so stop talking. You're making sense. I don't like you face.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I did not like this guy.
No one did.
I think you're not supposed to like him, though.
Fine, but give me a regular looking dude, not this cunt.
Yeah. Give me rat face.
Rat face. Or anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody would have been fine.
So Carol's about to make a move, but gets shot at and gets pinned down. Not surprising.
No, this is this is not Carol.
No.
Nick Carroll's fucked up on this. You got a little bloodthirsty?
Something. Like, those guys were already in, like, waiting for her.
Yeah, they were already pinned up, pivoted, and just, like, waiting for her to come around the corner,
they
which
had
is insane.
Guns pointed and everything. They were ready.
This is convenience factor is what it was.
It was.
It was just set up and perfectly.
Yeah.
She could have flanked them, took them out, while taking the other guys out. Would have been done deal.
Yeah.
That's a lot. This is a lot for two or four 50 cals.
2, 3. I think we decided it was 3
Because
guns.
she shot up to 2 coming out of the class or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But another guys were carrying some more, I thought.
Were,
No, they came rushing in.
yeah.
So I think it was 2.
2
Or those crates hold 4.
I have no idea.
I don't know either.
I just want to say I thought I remember from Rick's list that was 3, but I could be wrong.
You're going back to the list.
The list.
I'm
yeah.
just trying to think. Maybe, here's the thing. Rather than carrying those around, why don't you dismantle them? Just fucking break them.
Yeah.
However you can, obviously.
Yeah.
And jam the systems up and like they're goners. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, they needed them to get back into the sanctuary. Was the whole plan for the guns to clear out the sanctuary?
Yeah, I don't think that far ahead anymore with this shit.
No.
I'm trying to think logistically, like, okay, that's going to be a fucking nightmare. Carol's come walking out with them, each one on their shoulders.
Looking like Rambo and
Look
shit.
like fucking, what's his nuts from, Arnold Schwarzenegger for Commando and shit.
Commando, yeah. So Carol's still pinned down. The shooting starts drawing walkers. Ezekiel cuts Dahmer, but doesn't kill him. He like sliced him in the gut.
It looked like he shoved him or some rebar in his gut or something.
He
and
did something. I missed it. It went quick.
It looked like shit was sticking out of him.
Yeah,
I was like, what?
Yeah, so now this guy is super fucking human.
And he's awful super fucking creepy because he starts like fingering his fucking wound and then puts it on fucking his face. I told you this guy wants to eat him.
This guy is fucking weird.
Like, kill him now.
He could not die soon enough. I was getting uncomfortable watching this guy.
You hear him like fingering his own wound. It was bothering me.
That's nice.
Touch me.
So Dahmer almost cuts off Ezekiel's head, but is saved by Jerry just in the nick of time.
All we saw was, it was a kind of cool kill. I wish we got to see more of it.
Yeah.
You're already killing the Shiva budget. And let's see that dude get split in half.
Yeah, in half.
It was it down the center of the skull or was it like from an angle?
I think it was like more of an angle from like cranium to ear in between there.
Jerry's swing might have been at an angle. Yeah, but still, I'd like to know.
It was good.
How's that shit not all over fucking Ezekiel, right?
Yeah. Well, this whole time I was waiting for Shiva to come bite him.
It would have been cooler.
Much better.
What happened to Jerry? Like, where was he hiding this whole fucking time?
He was crying. He found some food. He was hungry.
Everybody loves Jerry, but I'm just not on him. I mean, he did a better job this episode.
Yeah, he's been a lot better this season, actually, than the previous.
I mean, maybe we need Jerry more in the fighting stands versus comical stands.
Yeah.
Even he's like, dude, I got to call you my king. Like, no, you don't.
Yeah, please
just
stop.
shut up.
Just
stop
quit with that.
That shit's over. You lost the entire kingdom, man.
Yeah, right? Yeah, there's no kingdom left. There's like 8 people to go back to.
8 people and a kid.
Women and children.
The future fucking Jeffrey Dahmer at that house.
Yeah. Oh, man. So Carol is still pinned down. The Saviors... Oh. Still pinned down the Saviors. Carol throws out her gun and tells them she knows where the others are. It's a setup.
Why don't they just kill her right then and there? Boom, done.
Right?
Get the guns back to Negan.
That's all you're doing.
It's so goofy. Even those 2 guys, like, they come out, I mean, not yet, but they come out of cover, and the way they're holding guns looks like a bunch of cunts.
Yeah.
It's like, what is happening?
They look so uncomfortable.
Right, I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah. Is this the right way?
That's the other thing I read in this article, because it was all about the guns in The Walking Dead.
Uh-huh. And
they were talking about, like, now everybody can keep an eye out for this shit now. Like, there's no recoil on any of these guns.
None. I noticed that when they were shooting windows.
Yeah, and especially the fucking 50 cal in the back of the truck. That shit would have been
like... Oh, man. So Jerry props the king up and takes out some walkers. He calls him your majesty. Ezekiel tells him he doesn't have to call him that.
He's like, dude, shut your face. You're my king.
Yeah.
Great. Let's work on this fence, Jerry.
Yeah, right? Carol takes the savior hostage, but they shoot the hostage, and Carol opens the gate.
I believe that. I believe they would.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Even dude's like, no, dude, please.
Yeah, that's the clip I was going to grab.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I knew it was somewhere in there.
What part of it, though? Like, just
shoot the hostage.
Oh.
From Speed.
No, he says something like that the guy with the beard, the main savior of this chunk of guys, is like, he pussed it up or something. He
did something.
He pooched it up.
Yeah, he
and I'm
pooched
like,
it.
who says that shit? I want to know that guy. You're also not welcomed at the quarry.
At all.
He pooched it up. Like, oh, yeah, I'm going to kill you instead.
Yeah, him and Dahmer should probably hang out. They're probably bunkmates.
Yeah. Oh, God. They're fucking molesting people at random.
They're just molesting
They're
each other.
Harvey Weinstein and people and shit.
Oh, man.
Fucking unbelievable. Kill these people, man.
Right? So Jerry breaks his axe, and walkers get close. Jerry tells Ezekiel to get behind him, and Ezekiel refuses.
I think that Jerry fucked up by going after the lock. He should have went after the chain itself, but ultimately he should have went after the fence.
Yeah,
with that,
I feel like the fence isn't as strong as the chain.
Yeah, I mean, he could have cut through that, and they could have like maybe got a couple scratches trying to climb through the opening, the birthing canal, if you will, the chain link.
The birthing canal.
But they would have made it.
They would have, yeah.
They at least would have bought them some time. But Jerry broke his axe. Well, that's the R.I.P. of the episode, is the axe.
Yeah, that's the worst part.
Don't worry, fucking Hilltop's making more of those fuckers.
Oh, they've got 64.
That's all they can make over there, apparently.
Yeah, those and spears. And yet nobody is using these fucking spears.
I wanted to see a spear fly this season, or I'm going to be pissed.
Oh, it's never going to happen.
Fucking, here's for Jerry.
Right through Gregory.
Oh, dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
This one's for Shiva.
No, dude. Unfortunately, I think Shiva's passing is just going to reflect more on Ezekiel. Cause
yeah.
Carol's probably like, oh, my God.
Thank God.
Thank God I don't have to
We
worry
can
watch
feed
my
everyone.
back. Right. 10
Remember,
people get to eat this
ate
week.
10 times more than everyone else.
Carol's more of the grounding effect at the kingdom, right? She's the one that's the realist there.
She's the one that doesn't make it a Ren fair.
She's going to tap Ezekiel's head in a few episodes like, it's over now.
You're good.
Stop your whining.
Yeah.
Gotta man up.
Sorry you lost your little kitty.
We'll get you a new cat as soon as we find out.
We'll get you a leopard or something.
You know what else? The wife brought up a good point. Like, why not, in the apocalypse, if this ever was the case, like, why not hold up at a fucking zoo, right?
Yeah.
It's all concrete and bars,
yeah,
right?
You can't get in or out. I mean, it's tough to get in or out.
If the quarry falls, we go to the zoo.
Deal. Which one?
Either or, because
I'm going to Orr, because either is in the middle of downtown, and I don't.
Yeah, or is better.
Or, yeah.
Good old
Definitely
Brookfield.
Orr. Brookfield it is. I lost my spot.
Spots are lost.
Carol gets tough with the saviors, but sees that Jerry and Ezekiel are in trouble.
Yeah,
That was it. And then we go to commercial. So we didn't know what happened at that point.
yeah, and like after the commercial, we come back to the flashback, right?
Yeah.
And it's like,
this is where I thought for a minute I was going to shut it off and just quit for this episode.
I actually grabbed the couch because I was like, wait a minute. How fucking dare you? How dare you?
You were calling bullshit before.
I was already packing my bags. I was on my way to L.A. to find Gimple himself.
Yeah, come here, Gimple. This if this would have happened, it would have been a bitch
Or put
slap.
him in a headlock and walked him around set all day. Like, look, I'm the guy now.
Yes.
This guy's no more.
Yes, I will work for a quarter of your salary, and I will make you look worse. So Ezekiel tells Carol he's been practicing and he's ready to will himself into what he has to be. He talks about how he saved Shiva and how he didn't jump into action. He thought about it. Then he asked Carol if she's always been brave or if she decided to be brave.
Well, this is fine. Another fucking speech by him again. But,
Yeah.
like, it's like a continuation of the speech we heard last year when he's telling her how her and Shiva got together, how him and Shiva got together.
Oh, yeah.
And, I mean, all this episode was getting ready for you to... It kept reminding you, there's a cat out there, cat out there.
Yeah.
And say goodbye to the cat.
Yeah.
Because, I joke, but fuck, man. I'd much rather see humans die than fucking animals. That's just the way I'm built.
Yeah, I think I would have been much much easier if it was like Jerry or even Ezekiel.
That's the question. Like, you can ask our listeners and further the Walking Dead community, like, who would you rather have, Shiva or Jerry?
Yeah.
I wonder what that would fall. I'd rather have
take
Shiva
because
Shiva doesn't have bad jokes.
No.
And it's a fucking tiger.
And she doesn't break her axe.
Yeah.
In when you need it the most.
I would have put more, maybe she needed some gear on her, like a military dog or something.
Like a ballistic vest.
Oh, dude, it would have been badass.
Oh, so good. I don't know if they make tiger size ones.
It doesn't matter. This cat's walking around regular people all day and night. I mean, it
only eats saviors and walkers.
Everybody else in the kingdom has fucking gear besides the cat. Let's get the cat some gear.
Yeah.
And just walk around, just fucking just bulked out in fucking gear. Like, here's the NHL fucking.
It'd be like an NHL mascot.
And then you got people of the kingdom really taking it too far by getting in mascot suits of tigers. Oh. Like, which one's Shiva? Like, just a bunch of cunts.
You'd still know who was who with the CGI.
Oh,
he'd be like,
will you?
Oh, wait, that was the cartoon one? My bad.
It's either Shiva, Tony the Tiger, or the fucking LSU. I don't know. I don't know who this is.
Oh, man. Oh, boy. Carol mows down some walkers to save... Oh, wait. Yeah, we got through that. Okay, so Carol mows down some walkers to save Jerry and the king. She let the guns get away.
It's an impossible choice, at least for the show. I don't know what you would do. Honest to God, truth, I probably go after the guns. Because ultimately, this is what Rick's was learning, right? It's not about him.
Yeah.
It's about the war or whatever.
It's about the war.
Carol chose her future man for the guns. I mean, she could have took care of the guns. Like, how much different would you have just flank those two last guys, shoot them, and shoot
then go save them.
I mean,
then you have all the time in the world, and you have the guns.
And you have the guns. You could have all got in the truck together.
Mm-hmm. And you had a moving vehicle. Yeah,
Shiva wouldn't have died trying to save your dumb asses.
So Carol fucked everyone.
Maybe. I don't want to be out there on the end.
Oh, man.
I like it here.
Yeah.
I like it being at the... I'm the outlier. I don't give a shit.
So Daryl and Rick are following the Hummer. You know, the Hummer with the guns.
Oh, but it was cool, though. I mean, we joke, but like this... I mean, we're just picking on shit here and there, but it's still a decent episode.
I love how they set this up, though. How, like... Carol starts hearing Daryl's motorcycle.
Oh, dude, yeah.
And at first I'm like, oh, okay, they're saved. And then she's like, oh, no, we're getting the guns.
Like, she has telepathy now, apparently.
She does.
Because there's nothing but lefts and right turns out of this facility, so she didn't see a fucking bike come flying out.
No, she just heard it.
She is so well adept at sound now. She knows what motorcycle belongs to Daryl and which one doesn't.
Oh, you knew whose it was, too.
Oh, I did, too.
Of course.
But... come on, man.
Now, how amped would you have been if Daryl and Rick were on the same motorcycle?
Dude. Would you want little spoon, big spoon, or would you want a sidecar?
Oh, little spoon, big spoon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just shooting the python right in Daryl's ear.
So the python knocks him off course just a little bit because there's too much. And like, whoa, God damn it, Rick. I can't. You know, it's all sorts of shit. I can't drive.
You're going to have to slow down.
No.
Can you keep it straight?
No. That doesn't make sense.
I don't know. I'm good either way. A sidecar, you know goddamn well Rick will be standing in it trying to shoot the python.
Oh, yeah, dude. Absolutely. But no, how they set this scene up was great.
I do, yeah. I
really appreciated that.
When they set it up was great, but when this chase started to happen, I was like, some sort of shenanigans is happening.
So let's say, all right, so they set it up, and then you see the Hummer, right?
Right.
And it's gone, and you're like, well, what the fuck?
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, Daryl, in his road racing glory, just flies after him. And then here comes Rick in his little Jeep. Little green Jeep. His 1987 Jeep Wrangler, which he stole from Jeffrey Dahmer.
We gotta get into the videos of shit now because I have another vision. Like you said, you see their Jeep going down the road, the truck, and then it takes forever for Daryl to catch up.
It took a while.
I was like, "Are we stuck here? My DirecTV fucking freeze." Yeah. No, here he comes, and then we gotta like filter in like,
just like the cartoon.
It's just like, what is it? The goddamn old cartoon. the Space Family. Fuck.
Jetsons.
The Jetsons. Like
Oh,
they're little,
yeah.
like. Just fucking. Then it like the background music be a light Benny Hill.
Okay, wait. Do that again. The whole chase scene with that
We
song would've been
need
great.
to start fucking around with video.
We need to get on this. Figure that out.
That's one of the many thousand things we need to get on.
We have a list.
People are starting to get mad. Let's get on with this.
Okay. Oh, man. Daryl and Rick are following the Hummer with the guns. Daryl goes down while getting shot at with a 50 cal. Rick's Jeep is shot. He somehow survives, but he swerves. He swerves out of the way, and Daryl got back up on his bike, and he takes out the gunman. Rick jumps in the Hummer and takes out the driver, then crashes, and they have the guns.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a lot to unpack.
There's a
here.
lot to unpack here. Just want to get through it.
Okay. It was cool. It was slick.
It
Like
was.
when Daryl crashes, and I don't know who gets the fuck right back up besides Daryl real fast.
Only Daryl.
And catch back up at 60 plus miles an hour. That's
Yeah.
fine. It was kind of cool, even though Rick's Jeep should have been split in half by 50 cal machinery.
Or at least like Swiss cheese. There should have been like oil and liquids everywhere.
All sorts of shit. But it was kind of cool. He swerved out of the way, and then there's I almost
Daryl.
called him straight up Norman Reedus.
Norman Reedus.
There's
Oh,
Norman
you can
Reedus.
call him that.
Ride with Daryl this week.
It was just a promo for Ride with Daryl.
It was like a weird. Oh, dude, you fucking cracked the code. I bet AMC thought their dicks were swollen when this shit happened. Like this is all just to push Ride with Daryl.
That was it.
But no, it was kind of cool. But what really fucked me up was when the driver and like Rick gets up to him and they're parallel to each other, and you can tell that these cars are on trailers because neither one
yeah.
is going faster, slower than the other. It's like perfect.
They're perfectly matched speed.
And it's like, come on. I mean, just shake the camera. Do steady cam work or something.
It's one of those like, all right, your cruise is set at 67. All right,
Because the guy wouldn't match his speed. And he's like,
yeah,
God
he's
damn
like,
it.
God, mother, I'll just get in with you.
But you said it yourself, the way you broke down the scene. He kills the guy, right?
Yeah.
And what's he do to him?
Throws him out.
Okay, just remember that.
Okay, why?
I just want you to remember that.
Yeah. Well, I got to the end of the scene.
Okay, I'm just
so
maybe
you can keep
I say
going.
you, but like
Yeah,
viewers or
okay.
listeners.
People remember this.
I'm just saying.
You know what? You're right. Or
Now
were they
you- now
talking
you see
about
it?
the gunman?
The gunman in the back of the truck that went flipping out of the fucking thing? No.
No, I
Don't
meant-
tell me.
All right.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, what do you want to talk about? Because I'm moving. I'm moving on.
Go moving on. Yeah.
Okay. Carol and crew are taking out walkers. Ezekiel falls and tells them to leave him. They make it to a polluted creek with messed up walkers. So we figured out where the messed up walkers came.
Yeah, I would have been telling like I'm on my own. I'm
Yeah.
not walking through that shit.
Yeah.
I got enough
Fuck
problems
off.
as it is.
Yeah. No.
Great. The apocalypse, and now I got cancer. Thanks, Ezekiel.
Ezekiel tells them to go. Jerry can't leave his king. Ezekiel tells him he's not his king. He's just some guy.
I do like this scene.
Yeah.
It's Ezekiel waking up at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, and Jerry. I wonder how many times Jerry saw a break in
Yeah.
the character. I
Yeah.
wonder those things.
I would hope he did.
Other than this, what I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah. Shiva comes to the rescue, but she doesn't make it.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, she should have had a more heroic death.
Yeah,
than that.
I mean, we've already talked about this. We know.
It's almost like when they kill off horses. This show was good on horses for a while, right?
Yeah,
Remember we
yeah.
joked about it.
Mm-hmm.
Poor black folks and horses were the fucking
Yeah, yeah.
the murder. Now we're gonna get a shit ton of tigers getting mutilated left and right.
Next will be mountain lions and panthers and I don't
Right.
know, whatever
But
kind of big
It was
cats
the
we've
same
got.
thing. Like
Yeah, it was very, for Shiva to be so badass, there was just a better way to do it. I
Yeah.
get it. I knew she was going to meet her maker by walkers. I knew this was all going to happen, but it was so depressing.
it was sad, but it was also just empty.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this is how a C-rated character would go,
Right.
I
mean, Eric of all people got a better fucking walk off,
Yeah.
and he
yeah.
literally walked off.
he just left.
That dude quit the day. He's like, I'm out of here.
Yeah,
Let's
fuck
Herb get the
this.
camera over here. He walked off set. Well, he's dead.
He twisted his ankle as he was going. Get it? It's gold.
No, I agree with you. It was sad, but again,
Yeah, they just did the cat wrong.
and ultimately, like I said before, it's all Ezekiel.
Yeah.
Ezekiel had to eat a shit sandwich this episode.
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder where his character's going to go. I joke about it. Like, he's going to be sad face for the next year and a half. But, I mean,
Yeah.
I hope he doesn't stay in this fucking hole forever.
I hope not. I like to think in the next couple episodes he totally redeems himself.
Totally redeem yourself. I
Yeah,
doubt
but
it. How?
I know. It's probably not going to happen.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, man. They make it back to the kingdom, just the three of them. The townspeople gather. Ezekiel says nothing and walks away.
I couldn't understand this scene. He just basically had to come back to a fucking empty party. He brought back an empty squadron and just like, oh
not
yeah,
one.
I got all your people killed, man. I'm sorry about that.
At the last minute, too.
And like I think he touched the kid's head and he's like, I'm going to bed.
See you later, little Ben.
I had a bad day. I know you're missing your dad now, but I had a bad day.
Yeah, I lost my cat. Fuck your dad.
Oh man, I thought maybe it would have been more impactful. Maybe they're saving it that he talks normal around them.
Yeah.
Unless he's going I mean, here's the thing. Like, is he going to keep up this facade?
I think it's gone.
You think?
For now.
I wonder what the odds are on that.
I think next time we see him, he's just some guy.
A shell. I don't want him to be in Rick mode.
No, I don't want to see Farmer Ezekiel, but I want to see Ezekiel go from like some guy back to his former self.
Former self as a king or former self prior
as
to
a king. As a king. And I want to see it happen quickly.
Because I had to ask you, and I asked everybody else, like, how much of his force did he lose, you think?
It looked like everybody.
Like, we joked about it the past couple episodes. Like, it looked like he had multiple forces just spread out, and like they must have came together.
Yeah.
But he also came back to the place, but there was some guards at the gate and stuff like that. Or, I mean, I'm just curious. I wonder if it's 90%, 75%.
Yeah, no, it's a good question.
And then I'd be like, dude,
idea.
you're a horrible leader. You brought all of your forces out all at once?
Even Rick's like, dude, I even left Michonne and Carl at home.
Yeah, and there's a couple other people there.
Yeah.
You dickhead.
Yeah.
Now
Judith's there and
this poor blonde kid at the fucking kingdom's got to get suited up quickly as possible. There is no more fucking suits anymore.
No, they're all holy and useless.
Get over there and start fucking hemming and hawing that fucking tiger outfit. You got to get into it, kid. Stat.
You're the new Shiva.
You're the new Shiva 2.0.
Yes.
What do you mean you can't growl?
You're going to learn.
No, but I was going to say, I think we're at the end of the episode, but basically that truck goes off the road.
Yeah.
Rick climbs out. Apparently we need comedy.
Of course.
And Dale's like, you look like shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, you dick. I would have knocked him down the fucking thing, too. Like, boom. You look like shit. Or it would have been kind of cool if Rick says, well, I didn't fall off my bike, did I? That would have been badass.
Yeah. I don't mind these two having moments like this.
I don't either, but I ask the timing.
Yeah.
I guess maybe that's Daryl's way of feeling pumped up about it. Like, yeah, we got these fuckers.
Yeah.
Ribbing each other. But Rick just takes it like a fucking asshole.
He's not very quick-witted.
He should have said, like, I didn't fall off my bike, now did I? Or I fall off my bicycle, now did I? That would have zinged him back, right?
At least I don't need training wheels.
Right, exactly.
Something, yeah.
But they said they're going to go down there and talk to see if that guy is still alive. I ask you,
Ooh.
What fucking guy?
Yeah. So there were two guys.
Two guys.
The driver was
clearly
clearly kicked out of the
Okay,
truck.
okay.
Yes, clearly kicked out of the truck. The only other person I can think of is the gunman.
Do we remember, you talking about the back of the pickup?
Back of the pickup gunman.
I can't remember how Daryl shot him. Was it the arm shot?
I didn't. I only watched this once.
So, okay.
I was busy. I had issues and stuff come up, so I don't know if it was a death shot or not.
Yeah, I can't remember now. But again, he's on the outside of a fucking truck that went flipping off the fucking guardrail, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're still in the back of an upside down Hummer.
Rick made it, but he's got plot armor. Some asshole.
He does.
If he makes it and he's stuck up in the top of a tree somewhere because he got flung that far.
That's a bonus.
That I almost will let you go with it.
You're jumping the shark, but I'll enjoy it.
He quite literally jumped a shark. He just jumped a tree. Yeah. But seriously, if they mean that fucking... I swear to God, dude. I hope to God they come back and it's the driver. And I'm like, no.
Oh,
no,
we're done.
Gimple.
We're taking the rest of 8A off if it's the driver.
You're getting almost a Ratchet Award here.
Oh no, he'll get it.
Like, you fucking whore.
Oh no, he will get.
And the winner is...
He'll get it all if he's back.
If they're talking about the guy in the back of the truck, it's almost just as egregious because, like, that dude's not protected by anything.
I mean, unless they show me the Hummer has split him in half.
Okay.
And he's only held alive by the pressure of the Hummer,
Oh.
then maybe.
And then they question him and trying to get the
They
word.
question him, and then it's over.
Then Rick be like,
And then
this
he's
dude
out.
looks like shit. Like, okay.
You said I look like shit?
Get back on your tricycle, Norm. Riding with tricycles.
Oh, man.
No, I mean, again, we give it shit, but this episode is probably their best of the season, I would imagine.
Yeah, I would give that definitely to
And
them.
it's a smaller cast. And that
Smaller
always helps
cast,
them.
Always.
But then again, I just didn't feel like I was attached to any of these Kingdomers.
No.
Although they tried in the beginning of the episode
You know,
to like show them going to war and kissing their families goodbyes and shit.
looking back at it, everybody, when Ezekiel was like, "We are one," or whatever it was, everybody who said, "Yeah," should have known they were going to die. We should have known.
It's red shirted, yeah.
Absolutely.
And we got Lady Legolas still out there. She's got gear on.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Well, she's with
Who
Morgan
she's with?
in that one, right?
Morgan.
Well, she
Yeah.
was with Morgan. So she's at the hilltop now safely.
Yeah. Next week's episode, no spoilers, but like it looks like we're back at the sanctuary. We're getting caught up with Negan and Gabriel and
Gabriel.
But
yes.
did you see that preview where like all his lieutenants are around the table trying to like figure
Yeah.
out how bad this is?
Yeah, that might be okay.
That might be kind of cool.
It might get good as long... If we see a lot of Simon...
Yeah, this is
It'll-
where Simon's going to pop off.
Yeah, you're going to... Yeah.
Because they look like they're trying to question Dwight.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, shit.
Dwight
but,
is fucked. It's going to be between Dwight and Eugene. We know this, right?
yeah, but I don't know. I don't know where they're going to go with it, but I'm kind of looking forward to it a little bit.
I am too. I'm not looking forward to what's going on in the camper or the trailer or whatever with
yeah.
Negan and Gabriel.
I don't need
But
a
I
bunch-
do want to see the round table.
I don't want to see a bunch of fucking hand holding and circle jerking inside there.
You got your shitting pants on? I know you have them on.
I don't have any pants on,
I know.
and that's my shitting pants, by the way. I like to shit with no pants on. Spoiler alert.
I think most people prefer that.
I don't know. So you ask any newborn, they don't like it,
No, they don't like it at all.
and some older folks. I mean,
Yeah, some older folks just...
you just got to wear something. Apparently,
Yeah, I guess. You're not cool unless you're pooping your pants.
neither one of those folks will be allowed at the core either. No newborns,
No newborns
or old folks.
Or old folks, okay.
If we find out you're pregnant, we're gonna have a discussion. You can either take the stairs, or someone's gonna punch you in the stomach.
Oh, man, that's a little rough.
That's rough. I know.
That's a little rough.
I stepped over, but I like it over here. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you're here for.
Yeah. I mean, it was an episode.
Yeah.
I'm maybe just a flat B for me.
Yeah, I was going to say I can't go B+, but I want to go a little, whatever's a little above B-. I'm there.
It's B.
Yeah. Okay, B.
Did you just learn letters today?
No. So I'm like a low B or a very high B-. Like,
So,
I'm
like
right
a-
in the taint.
So that's where he likes it, folks. Right in the taint.
Who doesn't?
That's his go-to move in Naked Twister.
It
It's
is.
the taint spot.
Yeah. Watch your taint.
It's B plus B or B minus.
Okay, fine. Then B.
Solid B. Like
B.
that'd be like a 84, 85%.
Yeah.
Maybe that's too high. I don't know.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? I'm like 83, 84 is where
yeah.
I'm at.
But then you're fucking around, depending upon the scale, if you're going to start entering C mode.
No,
so
no.
it's
C
all about
is
scale.
below 80. So,
Okay.
I'm
Or
82,
C, yeah.
83,
Okay.
Okay?
It's not threshold C. It's a couple notches.
Yeah.
82, 83, you're going to pass with it.
You're still in a B. You're a B still.
You're still B. You can go home to your parents with it. Everything's fine.
Yeah, you're not going to get the belt.
Not this time.
Yeah.
All right. I guess it's time for ads. Everybody's favorite time of ads.
Yes.
First up is obviously Amazon. Christmas is right around the corner.
Do it.
So loosewirednetwork.com. Hit that Amazon button. Start shopping now because they just released Black Friday deals.
Yeah.
So it's starting already, folks. Fucking Christmas has been here since July, apparently.
It's when I feel like it started.
So yeah, hit that Amazon button. Obviously, we don't take a cut of your price, but we take a little bit off of the King Dinglings over at Amazon. What else? I just lost my train of thought. I was thinking, damn, that dude holding Ezekiel. Just like, what happened?
You're still thinking about Dahmer.
I am still thinking about Dahmer. I was like having him in my fucking head, and I was like, damn it, I don't want to get that and Amazon mixed up because that'd be a horrible mix.
Yeah.
We haven't said the phone number in a while. No one's used it. They must have forgotten about it.
It's 708-584-0552.
Yeah, and our friends over at tvtime.com.
Yeah.
One of two major ones that we carry around.
Fun app.
Very informational. Obviously, we're heading into the winter season, so a lot of shows are shutting down. So you might want to get acquainted with it and try to find your new shows. That they also tell you when they're coming back. So
yeah,
it's a very detailed app. They did a lot of work with it. We're in their network, so if you want to go and talk with your fellow The Walking Dead fans over there, you can find them over there. iOS or Android platforms, go give them a visit. tvtime.com. And of course, we say it every week, and we fucking mean it. These studio headphones is quite literally what's the only thing working in this goddamn studio.
They're the only piece of equipment in here that's not held together by duct tape or coat hangers.
We got literally MacGyver in here, no pants, still fucking working as we're talking.
Yeah. But the studio headphones are holding up great.
I mean,
they are amazing. They sound great. I finally had to charge mine.
Really?
Finally.
You've been using
I've used the heck out of them. It was over 24 hours.
You're big on using them in the bed, like laying down at night, shutting down the engines.
Yeah.
On the iPad.
Mm-hmm.
I never used it in that sense, but
they're great.
It's pretty clear.
Yeah, great. I can't say anything bad about them. It's only good.
Free international shipping, and if you want to purchase other, again, Christmas is right there. Critically Dead, all caps, one word, at checkout gives you 15% off.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
It's very simple.
Nice quality products.
Christmas is coming. Get them for the kids. Get them for
your
grandma. Get them for grandpa.
Grandma likes the bass. All about the bass.
Yeah.
Grandma.
Yeah, no, these headphones are great for everyone.
Give them a visit over at the website.
Studiosweden.com.
We flipped it this week.
Yeah.
I was like, I think I took your words, and
you did. You walked all over my toes.
I'm just happy that I can hear myself in the studio headphones, and these microphones are jiving with the mixer all at once for once.
Yes.
And that's going to lead right into feedback.
All right.
I don't have the.
I have it.
No.
No.
Well, if you have it.
I got mail! Yay! I got mail!
I almost hit
Ladies and gentlemen,
the news one.
Oh, you always go for the news.
I don't know why.
I
don't have the mail.
It's okay, dude.
criticallydeadcast@gmail.com is where you can find us over there. I might as well say facebook.com/loosewire-studio is where you can find us over there, and at critically_dead. All these links are available. Studio, TV Time, all of them are available at loosewirenetwork.com.
And Amazon.
And Amazon's over there, too.
Yeah.
We obviously read Adam J. earlier, Resident Knucklehead, so we're going to push him aside. Get back in your hole. Sean from Richmond, VA wrote in again. He's becoming a nice regular here at the Quarry.
It's good.
Although I enjoyed the Ezekiel plotline this episode. I think you forgot a punctuation. You guys are always getting me with this shit. Although I enjoyed the Ezekiel plotline, this episode was loaded with Fear the Walking Dead level what the fuck moments.
Yeah.
Oh, he's starting off strong.
Here we go.
Let's start with the walkers who could never manage to catch up with Ezekiel and Jeffrey Dahmer, no matter how many times they stopped by Dahmer to monologue. It's true.
Yeah.
I did notice that. I just it's the Walking Dead.
Now these were fresh walkers, so they should have moved faster.
Okay, now I do have a problem because we established Fear the Walking Dead walkers are different from these walkers over here. So
yeah,
these walkers can hear
very well,
but they slower maybe.
Yes,
is that what? Okay,
maybe
we got to call Gimple on this because there's all sorts of shit going on.
A whole lot of shenanigans.
But no, you're right, Sean. There was a big misstep with all that shit. Whenever fucking little Dwight fucking Schrute is got to start talking, they were all of a sudden magically further.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree with you there. He goes on, what the fuck was Carl standing on the ceiling? It was one of those drop ceilings put in most office buildings. There is literally zero support up there for a full-grown woman to be able to stand on. Thank you. Amen, brother.
Yes.
I've been saying it.
Yes.
It's one of those things Hollywood just loves fucking with people with because they think they're stupid. Again, If you question me, go climb in your office right now.
You might have it in your basement even. Try it.
Just have fun. Watch. Get call the ambulance before you get up there.
Yeah.
By the time they get there, you'll be okay. Goes on, the Rick and Daryl car chase. Where to even start here? For starters, how did they even know this was in fact the vehicle they needed? It could have been just one of the several vehicles leaving at that time. The guns could have been still at site or elsewhere by now. How does that gun not absolutely destroy that Jeep Rick was in? At the very least, bust out the windshield? Those guns are made for exactly what he was doing, and yet it looked like a BB gun bouncing off the hood of that Jeep.
Yeah.
We talked a little bit about that.
For those of you that don't know, Jeeps are very, very strong vehicles.
Really strong. 50 cal strong.
50 cal strong, yeah. I mean...
Plot armor around vehicle.
All right, they're not that strong.
When Rick sits down, whatever he's doing, it could be a kitchen table or a Jeep or a hot air balloon. There's nothing going to go happen.
No, he's got the Rick force field going.
He goes on, how does Daryl manage to catch up with them? He's on a cruiser. I could see if they had Daryl on a crotch rocket or something, but...
That is very close to a crotch rocket.
His vehicle, yeah.
His bike.
Are you familiar with it?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like a weird hybrid thing, but it does have the motor out of one. You can hear it. You can see it.
It's the still hybrid he built at Aaron and Eric's house,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Like we all remember, like what he was building there. We never really saw it.
But that's definitely a 4-cylinder high-rev motor.
You think it's a Yamaha?
I don't know.
You think
I'm
it's
not that good.
A Suzuki?
Maybe. I like to think it's a Honda.
Honda?
Yeah.
Gixxer?
That'd be the Suzuki.
No, you definitely know if it was a crotch rocket if Daryl's on a crotch rocket.
It has the crotch rocket,
but the
motor,
the body's starting to creep into cruiser mode.
Yeah, it's more of a cafe racer type of bike. So, yeah, I would imagine it could get there.
Sean was proving a point. Thanks for stepping on his dick. Okay, you're fucking fired. How does
I finally get to add something?
No, I'm just
I'm joking. Let's go. Keep moving.
I don't even know where we are. We just shat all over fucking Sean. Had Daryl on a crotch rocket or something, but the bike he's riding is not made for speed, and Rick had the Saviors, and the Saviors were rolling when he wrecked. I do agree with that. You needed to catch up quick.
He caught up a little too quick, regardless of what it was.
It's Hollywood magic. They're only doing 20.
Short of one of those Tron bikes.
Oh, yeah. Even worse, how the hell did he surprise the Savior? That guy is shooting from an elevated position and should be able to easily see over Rick's Jeep. At the very least, he should have seen Daryl coming back up the road. You're talking about the guy with the 50 cal machine gun.
Yeah.
He has 2 ample targets he can't fucking hit.
Truth.
How the hell did Shiva get killed? She tossed one walker all the way up a hill, Travis Manawa tossing block style, but then manages to get pinned down by what was only a few walkers at first. As strong and nimble as the tigers are, no fucking way that cat gets killed in that moment.
No.
She would have been able to She would have been able to bail as soon as she was surrounded. As always, keep up the great work, guys. Looking forward to see what you guys thought about this week's episode. We thank you, Sean.
Thank you.
No, we talked talked a lot about Shiva. It was not done right. And again, what are you watching, bro? Yeah. Like, what are you watching? Because it is what it is. Thanks for writing in, Sean. Warner S. from South Africa.
Hey, he's back.
He's back. He's alive. Greetings again from Cape Town, South Africa. That's badass.
It sounds so nice out there.
I can't wait till when the shit falls apart and he's coming up here to the quarry. I'll be like, this dude, stand by me, bro.
VIP.
Get over here, man. Get over here. I want to hear you talk all day.
Right?
Cool shit. I'm going to keep this short. I am watching the episode now, and I started writing this before this episode is over. Jesus Christ, so many staging problems. Oh, man. We're livid this week.
Oh, boy.
But the whole Rick and Daryl car chase was so fucking badly done. Shitty music, horrible sound effects. Nothing felt tense, guy. Nothing felt tense. Guy shooting at Rick with a 50 cal, and Rick just goes left and right, and this fucking guy never hits him? Fuck off. I'm trying to hear this in Werner's accent. I think it'd be fucking bad.
Yeah.
You pissed off the world now, Walking Dead.
Yeah, it's not just us.
If you watch it again before you do your review, please watch the part just after the car chase, where the King, Jerry, and Carol are walking through the woods. Please tell me I'm not the only one noticing the fucking shit sound effects. Is Carol? Oh, that's right. Carol, I'm going to finish it off, but I just reminded me. Carol hits the dad in the head with her knife, and the timing seems to be out as well with the sound effects. It is so bad. I can't believe what I just saw. Yeah, I'm going to stop there for a second. But yeah, there was a point where they, Jerry, like he's described, Jerry, Carol, and Ezekiel are all walking together, and she's walking like in front of him, leading point, and she's just like, elbow jamming knives into people at random.
Oh, really?
And I meant to bring it up, but I was just like, whatever. But he reminded me of it. Like, it was bad.
Yeah.
And again, I ask you, what are you watching, bro?
Yeah.
It is what it is. I mean, they don't have a military guy on site apparently, and they don't have a staging professional.
This is when sometimes I'm happy I have my head down taking notes. I don't get to see.
Oh, it's goofy. You might be worth watching next week when they show it before the next episode, just to watch all these weird shit.
Yeah,
that Carol bopping him in the head with like a pencil, like it looked
like whack-a-mole,
like she was in high school all over again, beating up on people. Like, ding, 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 ding. I'm like, come on, these knives are not even going in and out.
Yeah, right.
It was strange. Sad to lose Shiva, he says, but I'm happy the tiger's gone. To be honest. Finally, I know you guys like Carol and Morgan, but one of them have to go. Or anyone for that matter. No one dies anymore of the group. This is no urgency anymore. There is no urgency anymore, and there is no more thrill of who might die. Because no one fucking dies.
Truth.
It is truth, man. I mean, I said it earlier. Lastly, don't get me started on the beginning of this episode. 5 of 6 people on or around the king gets mowed down, but the king, fuck it. I'm actually angry now. First episode there would personally piss me off. I hope this guy's not American. I hope he's just straight up South African, and I just want to hear it. I just want to hear it. Call in the number, bro.
Call in the number.
Call in the number,
708-584-0552.
I would try to do the accent, but I would probably fuck it royally.
Couldn't do it, yeah.
I don't even know. I don't even know. It sounds to be mixed between British and Australian, maybe. I don't even know.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
God bless him. Anyways, I went on longer than I wanted. Had to vent. Be well, boys. See you next week, and keep up the good work. Well, thanks, man.
Thank you,
Werner. I hope you're a dude. I hope it's not a weird international thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fuck me.
Oh boy.
No offense. You're always welcome at the quarry. We love you, brother. Or sister. Hockey Cat is back up.
Oh, wow. It's been a while, right? Couple episodes?
Yeah, it's been 1 or 2.
Yeah.
She goes on, I was going to hold off writing in until the mid-season finale. But after losing our sweet Shiva, it seemed necessary. She was the most interesting character on here that I've seen for a while. Sure, she's expensive, but so was Norman Reedus, right? At least we still have him and Melissa. At least we still have him and Melissa McBride. But it sucks the way they just eliminated her. Even in the comics, it was ambiguous. And I wish they would have left it that way instead of the chemically induced Walker savagery we saw. It was dumb and it pissed me off. But I'll live. She was make-believe after all. Sniffle,
True.
sniffle. She's sniffling. Yeah, I think, we've had more, I guess, no one... I was going to say about bring up Glenn, but Glenn died up viciously.
Yeah.
It wasn't a peaceful death.
No. I like to think, like, this is what makes me feel better about Shiva. The Walkers just ripped apart a guy in a green suit.
Yeah. I want to see the action.
Put that
there.
in your head, So when, like, Ezekiel's, like, rubbing Shiva's head, it's just a guy in a green suit's head. It's got to be awkward. I like to imagine it like that.
And you got to, like, put yourself in, like, Planet of the Apes movies and, like, Smeagol from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, yeah.
These guys are all running around in mocap outfits all day.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it.
It's pretty impressive,
It is.
but somehow The Walking Dead seems to fuck it up left and right.
Yeah, right?
But you're right. I didn't even think of that. Like, a bunch of fake guys in Walker outfits is jumping over a green dude. Yeah. Just think of it that way, folks. That'll
Just
make
think
you
of the
smile.
behind the scenes. It's got to be
Some dude with little green
elaborate.
balls on him. Do you think they got green balls where his balls are? Just to fucking fuck with the guy?
Well, Shiva was a girl, so
No, I'm just saying. Just to fuck with the actor.
So,
Like,
of
do I
course.
really need these there? Yeah, you do.
yeah, they have to be there.
We have to tell what we need to erase.
Just bouncing everywhere.
Just whacking them. Bam, bam. I'm not a major Ezekiel fan, but it was depressing to watch him lose the one living soul he started the ZA with. ZA is my thing for zombie apocalypse. It helps when you're discussing things in public. Just saying.
Wow.
It is true. It's a good way of going about it.
It is.
So pretty good in emotions coming from the actor there. Most of the episode was okay. I didn't really know the Kingdom people. Felt bad the Ginger was killed. He seemed nice.
He seemed nice.
He
That's
seemed
all we
nice.
knew of him, though.
We just know he was a slender ginger. That no name. But for the most part, I was detached from the massacre. So, like we said earlier, I just didn't know these folks.
Exactly.
And again, just like Werner was talking earlier, like, no one dies.
No.
And, like, my question is, when they do die, are we going to see, like, some cool zombie shit? No. I'm almost certain it's built in their contracts. We're not going to make you look ugly for Hollywood, I promise.
Yeah.
I mean,
wasn't that the joke before? Like, if you're, like, a main cast member and you got, like, an email to attend Walker School, that's how you knew you were getting killed off on the show?
Yeah, maybe. I do remember something like that, but I'm trying to question. I'm going back on my words. Glenn looked fucked up.
He did.
But he wasn't a walker either. He was just getting murdered.
No.
I think if I was an actor like Andrew Lincoln, Norman Reedus, probably Norman wants to get killed off,
he can't
in the
wait.
most disgusting way possible.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'd want that, right?
I want the most gruesome.
Like the way Merle bit it.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's the coolest. That
Yeah.
like it makes everything final, and it gives you a memorable moment. People love him for that. Mm-hmm. They didn't like him in the first season, but because he came back and tried to turn a corner, but they killed him off. Mm-hmm. It's memorable.
Very.
When you go out like poor Tyrese gets bit in the arm, he had a cool episode, but they had to put him down on the side of the road from a distance. It's like, I mean, come on.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You know who did bite it was pretty good was when Glenn was stuck in the turnstile and Beth's buddy.
Oh yeah.
What was his name? God damn, what was his name? He was like Everybody Hates Chris kid.
Oh yeah, Everybody Hates Chris.
Remember he got caught in there and like he got ripped apart by his face. Mm-hmm. That's the way you want to go.
That was a good one. Yeah, that was a good one.
He wasn't a walker
about
though.
Him.
He wasn't a walker though.
Noah,
you're right.
Was it Noah?
Yeah. I think it was Noah. Oh, sorry, we digressed again. Believe it or not, I was a bit nervous for my girl Carol. Glad she made it, though I still feel like they're going to kill her this season. She and Daryl have been my favorite characters since season 2, and I'm glad we had the chance to see her. It's always fun to have Daryl on screen doing his thing. I like seeing early Walking Dead Daryl emerging again, the one who trusted no one outside of his group. I think Rick took driving lessons from Lori. He should be fucking ashamed. She didn't say fucking. I don't know where fucking came.
Wow.
It just comes out of nowhere. Yeah, like I think this episode really paid off is because we got people, damn, you're veterans.
Yeah.
But it was also a small cast again.
It was.
Less, well, it's some gunfire, but it wasn't as so spectacular.
It wasn't a 2-day shootout.
But it is The Walking Dead, and they'll fuck you hard.
Oh, yeah.
Like anybody else.
Give it time.
What really is getting on my nerves, and my husband thought it was Hawks that had me pissed off. She's talking about the Hawks, the Black Hawks.
Oh.
She's on the Black Hawks kick again.
That's okay.
Thought it was the Hawks that had me pissed off. Was every episode starts like it's just the biggest deal that ever happened in this world. Close-ups of faces over and over again. I'm done with the faces, okay? Could someone else please start an episode off a little differently? I get it. People are shocked, scared, overwhelmed, whatever. Let's try tackling an opening sequence from a different perspective. Shots fired.
Yes.
It's true, though.
It is.
It is true. Now that I'm thinking about the second episode or the first episode, there was like a montage, beginning and the end, of them just walking, thinking.
I believe that was the first one, right?
It might have been the first one.
Yeah, because that's when Morgan and them were going in and...
Yeah. It was the first one. Yeah, then just
Savior Peter's pants.
This, like...
Oh, no, maybe...
I think it's
the first one, yeah.
It's the first one, but that's just The Walking Dead trying to be artsy-fartsy.
Yeah.
And sometimes it just comes off bad.
Especially
when they overuse it.
Yeah, there's no room for that in the apocalypse.
And I have to say, that Savior Gunther, she's calling him Gunther. Did he have a name?
I don't know.
He's an asshole. I don't like him. I thought it was Harold from The Stand. I mean, the dude stepped out of the 80s, and it was a bit distracting. Slightly annoying, but mostly distracting. Do you know what she's talking about?
The Stand?
The Stand from the 80s? I'm too
trying
familiar.
to think. I was still laughing at his name.
Gunther? Yeah.
And then what happened is she said Gunther, and I immediately thought back to Jeffrey Dahmer, and I was like, it just makes me laugh every time.
Oh, dude, it was ridiculous. It's just pointless.
I just can't take it seriously.
On the whole, it wasn't a terrible episode except for losing our little Shiva. I have hopes this season will pick up. I'm looking forward to seeing things from the Savior side. Well, hold on to your butt. How they're addressing these attacks. It's going to happen. Don't worry, Hockey Cat. It's coming. How they're addressing these attacks, countermeasures, and maybe massacring the garbage people. I can't wait for that shit. I don't want to see them, but I want to see murder over there.
I was gonna say, like how some things just end up dying and never happening again. I would be okay with that.
She's finishing out by saying, I know you mentioned something about the photographs Rick recently took, which brought back memories of the satellite outpost. But I also was reminded that they photographed Glenn and Abe after he was Lucille'd. So I'm thinking Rick is working off that mentality as a FU to our over-enunciated friend Negan. Thanks for the podcast. Always a great listen. I do think so. I think this is just going to be some sort of memorial / reminding situation for Negan.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to kill him off.
Who,
Honestly,
Negan?
yeah, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
They want Jeffrey Dean Morgan somehow, some way.
He makes a lot of money at Walker Stalker Con.
Oh, yeah.
For everybody. So
What is it, like $1,600, $2,000 for a fucking autograph?
It's ridiculous.
And, folks, that's why this show is on the air, is because of the Walker Stalker shit.
That's it.
Everything else about this show, to me, it feels like they serve other purposes. It's not the other reverse.
Yeah, it's a merchandise grab at this point.
And it's unfortunate because we want our show to succeed, but
God, you remember how good this used to be?
first, I mean, we always harp on it. Darabont, first season, even some, we hated the fucking. Tell me this: would you rather go back to the farm than this shit?
Yeah, absolutely. Tomorrow,
Yeah, I think so.
Bring him back.
I mean, you could have, done a billion different things, but
Yeah, I want to see the farm episodes in black and white.
oh, that might.
Remember
be
how they
better.
redid the first season
Yeah.
in black and white? I would love to see that. I bet it would make it that much better.
The farm, yeah,
The farm in black and white.
because farm was quiet, especially
Yeah.
the house itself.
Mm-hmm.
Did they not do that? It seems like they would have.
I know for a fact they did season 1.
Yeah.
I don't recall them doing season 2. That could be on me.
Especially the quiet moments in the farm, being paranoid or
yeah.
like little tensions
Yeah.
and like, that would be good.
Yeah,
'cause-
like when Carl's like throwing rocks at the one walker. Hell yeah. That would look so good. In black
fucking
and white.
Carl.
Carl's a dick.
Carl's a dumbass. Yeah, we thank you everybody for writing in. Hockey Cat, Werner, Sean, and of course Adam J. If you want to do a write in, criticallydeadcast@gmail.com is where you can find that address. We have one review this week.
Oh yeah.
It's in kind. People get pissed off when they get fucked. We get fucked with. It's titled "Funny, Critical, and a Definite Winner." 5 stars by Ryan O'Reilly 66. Just starting listening this summer, and it's made The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead more enjoyable. If you're wanting a podcast that blindly worships these shows without ever questioning what should be questioned, you're not going to want to listen. But if you want a podcast that looks at the shows for the good, the bad, and just plain ugly, you need to tune in. Recapping with humor and viewer logic, which the show runners forgot we have sometimes. RJ and the Rooster take us through each episode with their critical insight and appreciation for the genre. It's hard to find a good podcast that is objective and fun, but it's right here waiting for you to listen. Don't miss out on a great podcast. Thanks, Ryan.
That was nice.
Appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. It seemed like that was in response to the Mad MFO again.
I think so.
Matt, if you're still here, bro, open arms, man. We're here to change your mind.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you again. If you want to give us a review, go over to iTunes or however else you consume podcasts. Give a 5-star and leave us a review, and we read it off on air. You know we will. Next week's episode is titled, and of course it's not in front of me.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm fucking up, dude.
It happens.
It happens
It
24/7 here. The Big Scary You.
The Big Scary You. All right, so Negan's definitely in it.
Oh yeah, it's a sanctuary. It seemed like a sanctuary episode.
Yeah. We already went over that.
The big scary letter U. So it's almost they're trying to like play on the university type thing. Like this is like his university.
It's the University of. I don't know. It's the University of Poop in Your Pants.
Oh, see, that's what I'm not looking forward
shit your
to.
pants.
And I wonder, like, we haven't seen him since the first episode.
I will shut that shit down.
Which helps that we haven't seen him.
I think so. I think it's meant on purpose, although it's probably budget constraints, too. We can't have everybody playing all at once.
Yeah, you can't have your big hitter, your heavy hitters.
So, yeah, the Big Scary You, it doesn't say who wrote it or directed just yet, but that's November 19th, 2017. We're getting close to wrapping this up. What else do we got to talk about? Oh, your big news. Why don't you share with everybody the nice news you got?
What news?
Do I got to break your news for you?
You can go ahead.
What?
Yeah.
Does it sound weird coming out of your mouth?
No. I just feel like you're excited to spread my news.
No, I didn't mean to. We don't have to talk about it.
What news?
What-
Baby news?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're
having a
having a little
baby.
rooster.
A little rooster.
Rooster's
Little baby
on his
boy.
way.
Yeah.
You found out yesterday.
I found out yesterday that it's going to be a boy. Yeah.
Little boy.
Yes.
Little baby rooster, folks. Can you imagine a world like that?
It's going to be amazing.
And little rooster running around the fucking quarry. Holy balls.
Yes.
Everybody's happy for you. I'm pretty sure everybody's going to, like, send in, compliments and
Yeah. It'll
greetings.
be
And,
fun.
are you looking forward to fatherhood?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
You were hoping for a boy.
Of course. I mean, it really didn't matter as long as
Right.
as long. I mean, mostly just want a healthy baby, right?
That's a good political
But
statement.
yeah, and then of course in the back of my head, I wanted a boy.
I'm
Of
hoping for
course.
triplets.
If we already know it's not triplets,
You never know. You don't know what God's up to, man.
that would be a miracle.
And that would be awesome. It'd be fucking hilarious.
That would not be. I'm going to give you one or two of them if that's the case.
Just hand them out like puppies.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
yes, just adopt a puppy.
So yeah, when's the little rooster coming? Or roughly
man. April,
April,
early April,
just
yeah.
at the end of the season.
Yeah, just in time to go on hiatus for a couple weeks.
So maybe we might not have Rooster with us because he's got other shit to do. We don't know.
Maybe I would imagine I'll be okay.
Maybe
now.
we'll have the baby rooster in here while you do it, and it'd be fucking awesome to
That'd
see.
be great, yeah.
Just like you holding one and
Yeah,
like
a little crying baby.
I
Yeah,
can't do it.
drooling and
Yeah, that'd
yeah,
be
all
awesome.
kinds of fun shit. Yeah,
Well, I'm sure everybody's happy for you.
no, it's awesome.
We're all gonna have a baby here at Loose Wire.
For all of us.
All of us together.
Yeah.
I felt bad that he was having one, so I made sure we have one too. So yeah, congratulations, sir. We
Thank you.
So yeah, another baby on the way. Not another one. It's your
it's the
first.
first one. Yeah.
Is it
yeah.
the last?
We'll see. We'll see how this goes.
What if he grows up looking like Gunther? You gonna slap it?
Absolutely. Yeah, if it's starting to look at like Gunther at like 12 or 13, it's getting slapped.
Oh man, Gunther kind of looked like a Napoleon Dynamite. You might have a Napoleon Dynamite on the way.
I'll take a Napoleon Dynamite before I take a Jeffrey Dahmer.
Stupid Tina.
Throw steaks at his face.
Well, we're all happy for you. We're all looking forward to the baby rooster coming.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll talk. We'll find out the name next week. No,
Maybe. When I find it out, I'll let you know.
Are you a part of the plans? Is what I'm asking. Were
Yes,
you there?
I was there. I mean,
Okay,
I'm part of
okay.
the plans. Yeah, my wife picked out a very good girl's name, and then yesterday we found out it's a boy.
So you're like you're on the clock now.
Yeah, we're on the clock. I mean, we have plenty of months to go. So
Maybe Ezekiel.
yeah,
Ozymandias?
Ezekiel, Rick, maybe. I was trying to go with Negan. I think that would be great.
I think like something cool with the
Shiva.
Z or X. Shiva.
Shiva.
Shivo. For
Shivo.
boys.
Yeah,
Shivo.
Shivo.
It's gonna be Gunther. I know it.
No, it's definitely. I mean, I'm leaning towards Gunther.
Gunther.
Yeah, Gunther or Negan. Yeah, definitely.
Or Eugene.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Dwight.
That's a good one. Dwight.
Dwight's more
Not
common.
Dwight. Can't do Dwight.
Yeah. So yeah, send in your baby name.
Yes.
Like suggestions. You never
Yeah,
know.
just suggestions. We're not voting on this.
Maybe Rooster Gimple or something.
Rooster.
Call him Little Gimple.
the Gimp
got-
Rooster.
We got to make babies here at Loose Wire Studio to fix this shit. Is what I'm
Call
saying.
him the Gimpy.
The gimp, the little gimp, the little gimp.
The Gimpy Rooster.
The Gimpy Rooster, yeah.
Oh,
okay, that's
man.
enough,
We've
folks.
got to go.
Okay.
I've got to go to bed.
So that's it. We'll see you guys next week. We love you. We appreciate you. And thank you for choosing us. And we'll be back next week. I'm RJ.
I'm the Rooster.
Bye-bye.
That doesn't make sense. We tell ourselves that we are the walking dead.
Shoot this motherfucker! What the fuck, Richard?
Surprise, motherfucker.
This is the kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Shoot this motherfucker!
What about fucking? I was right in the middle of a fucking reptile zoo. Somebody was giving booze for these goddamn things. It won't be long now before they tear us to shreds. One thing I do know. Don't you get bit.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Bye, have a great time. Bye-bye, see you soon.